Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Pioneers. We are about to configure a new game for ourselves. Now, last time we've been playing on islands and I've been having an extremely bad start, but somehow I managed to pull through. And now I want to mix things up a bit, so let's change it to, let's say, Conquest. I've never played this before. This might take a bit of a longer time because the victory point target is set to 16. Obviously I can change this to something a bit more reasonable like 10, but if the default is 16, I generally think that the map is probably really large, so it makes sense for it to be this high, because we'll probably get to 16 quite early. The default number of players is set to 4 as well, and I won't be messing around with these settings. Like 4 sounds reasonable and 16 maybe is reasonable. We will see quite soon. So let's start the server. Let's add 3 computer players, and now let's launch our client so that we can join. What the fuck is this? Okay, so we're about to start. I don't know what these white shield icons on the corners of the island tiles mean. Probably that we cannot build settlements on those corners. So we kind of have to start. We kind of have to start somewhere in the middle continent, and then expand outwards. So let's see how we're going to do that. How do you build ships? What do you need to build ships? To build a ship you need a wool and a lumber card. So we need a lot of wool and lumber. Let's try to prioritize that so that we can expand to other islands as well. Now we're going to start off with 2 settlements, like always in this game. So let's see where we can get that. I don't know where to begin. Let's start out on this side, and let's go towards this specific island on the top left corner. And now let's finish our turn, so that will allow the bots to continue placing their own settlements. So now what I need are bricks, ores, and that's about it. Okay, time to place our own settlements again. Now where do I want to expand? I kind of want to expand. I need bricks and ores. That's just mandatory. I can start. This is a tough one. I can start over here between these 10 wait, is this a mountain? I forgot. Oh no, these 2 10 hill tiles and this 11 field tile. You know what? I think that's what I will do. Although the field tile. No, I will start over here. Let's go in this direction and let's try to expand towards one of these 2 islands on the right. Let's go with this. Okay, so we're competing. Oh, fuck me. He cut me off. The bitch. The fucking. So Godzilla already cut me off with his road. I wanted to expand towards that fourth tile, but I guess it's already too late for that. Okay, this is a terrible start to the game, but I guess I should have seen this one coming. In this case, let's expand westward for now, because this is kind of useless for us right now. And let's see if we can make a settlement right on this corner so that we can start building ships off of this and start expanding towards this island over here. That would be quite nice. We don't have the resources just yet to build a settlement though. We need a wall for that. And to get a wall, I need to roll a 9. Wait, someone already rolled a 9. Why don't I have any wool? So Godzilla rolled a 9. Why do I not have any wool? I don't get it. Well, whatever. Let's build we finally have enough resources to build a third settlement. So let's build it right over here, because otherwise we won't be able to start making ships to depart from the main continent onto the island. So this will be our port. Basically, you cannot make a road tower and then connect it with a ship tower like some would expect. You have to go through a settlement and to convert between roads and ships. You cannot just try to connect a road to a ship without a settlement in between, or without a city in between. So now that we build this settlement, we can now move from roads to ships and climb our way up to these 2 islands over here, which is quite useful. So let's see how well we can do this. Pikachu already has 4 victory points because he has 2 cities, so he already evolved both of his settlements into cities, which is quite impressive this early on in the game. I need more resources desperately. Like, the fact that they're targeting me with the robber is quite fucking annoying. I don't see why the bots really hate me this early on, especially since I only have 3 victory points. Like, I'm pretty screwed right now, all things considered. Like, use your robber against someone that's a bit higher up in the score. Like, look, Godzilla is up to 5 victory points already, just by virtue of having the largest army now, because he used up fucking 3 soldiers already, apparently. Stop using the fucking robber on me. Like, this is ridiculous. My growth is completely stunted because I cannot collect the resources necessary to start building ships. So Godzilla is up to 6 victory points now, and they're still targeting me because Godzilla now Godzilla has 6 victory points because he has 2 settlements, 1 city, and also the largest army achievement. So that's just him just dominating us. And I can't evolve because there's always a fucking robber on my towels. Like, what the fuck? Fuck off. He has 8 victory points already because he has 3 cities and the largest army achievement. Like, what more do you need from me? Okay, there are no ports to exchange stuff at, so I will just be relying on people to trade stuff with me. I want lumber as soon as possible in exchange for bricks or grains. So Godzilla is willing to do the trade for me. He's willing to give me 1 lumber for 1 grain, and I really don't want to trade with him just because he has already 8 victory points, but I kind of desperately need to evolve, so I don't really have a choice. I need to start expanding. So yeah, I made a ship. I'm kind of ashamed of myself for relying on him, but it's just the way it is. Like, I really need to branch outward sooner or later. So now let's, we cannot build a settlement on this corner because it's within one ship range from this other settlement. So what we have to do is branch outwards somehow. So let's go in this direction for now. And now let's build our own settlement right over here. So Pikachu has 8 victory points, Godzilla has 9 victory points, Rupert Murdoch somehow is still at 2 victory points, and we're on third place with just 5 victory points, which is quite annoying. How does Pikachu have so many victory points? He has 4 fucking cities and 1 settlement, that's how, I guess. Like, he has the means necessary to build a lot of stuff. Thankfully, the bots stopped targeting me with their robber, but it's a little bit too little, too late at this point. I'll still try to move around over here. Do I have the largest road? I also have an island discovery bonus, but I don't think ships count towards the longest road achievement. So this might not work out for me, but we'll see. The fact that I have an island discovery bonus of 1 is quite nice, though. Godzilla is up to 14 victory points. Jesus Christ, he's 2.2 victory points away from victory. Just because of how many fucking settlements he has and how many cities. And also he has the longest road and the largest army. How does he have the longest road? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He has 6 roads chained end to end to each other. That's okay, maybe that's how. God, this fucking sucks. I desperately need wool. Can I get wool from anyone? Actually, no. Let's try to take away his longest road achievement for now, because that's really dangerous for him to have. So now I stole his largest road by making 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe ships do count towards the longest road. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And he only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So right now I have the longest road, including my ships. So I stole the longest road from him, but he's still at 12 victory points even without it. Whereas we're only at 7 at this point in time. So we're kind of screwed. And he's also desperately trying to get back his longest road, apparently. So we are not in a good spot for ourselves. Let's just put this over here. God, this sucks. This really fucking sucks. We are in no position to evolve. I kind of want to buy a development card, but I don't think that's the sound strategy right now. I need to build settlements. There are only 2 settlements left for me. Wait, is this 2 settlements left for everyone or 2 settlements left just for me? I never understood these statistics. Ultimately, functionally, this wouldn't really matter either way, but because it's the same limit for me, but it's still quite important for me to know. Let's buy a development card, fuck it. In case someone moves the robber into an even worse place, I really want to make sure that it's stable. So let's see if we can gamble for lumber in exchange for, I don't fucking know, for bricks. Everybody's rejecting that trade, so let's finish up. Godzilla is at the point of stealing my longest road, though. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 roads end to end. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. So if he builds another road on top of his already existing ones, we're screwed. He will steal the longest road, and if he does steal the longest road achievement from me, it's an instant win for him. So Can we use our soldier card to further screw him over? We stole a lumber from him, which is quite nice, I have to admit. Let's think what we can do with this for now. I will build a settlement right over here. So now we're down to only one settlement still available for us. Let's finish up for now. So if he builds another, if Godzilla will build just another road, he wins the game. He won the game just by building the longest road, and he won the game with 17 fucking victory points. Like, he had 5 settlements, 4 cities, and remember, each city is worth 2 victory points, whereas one settlement is worth 1 victory point each. So cities are double in value, the victory points, compared to settlements. He also had the largest army achievement, which is worth 2 victory points, and also he stole the longest road achievement from me, which was worth 2 victory points again. So cumulatively, that's 17 victory points in total. I stood no fucking chance. Like, Godzilla fucked me over by building that fucking road in front of me and cutting me off on this fucking end. So fuck him, but at the same time, well played. Like, that was just a great strategy that he used. And also, even if Godzilla wasn't doing that great, Pikachu would have probably beaten me just because he already had 12 victory points himself. Like, everyone was doing quite fucking nicely. I'm quite amazed how well things worked out for the bots. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I have a Mastodon account that you can get in touch with me, as well as a Matrix room where you can join. Details of which you can find in the description of this video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.